Kochi is the southwest area of Shikoku Island. Shikoku means 4 countries, which comes from the old historical days. It is now divided into 4 different prefectures. In this video, we will take you to 3 places in Kochi: Katsurahama Beach, Kochi Castle, and Niyodo River. By the way, my wife's father is from Kochi and we do have some relatives living here. On the other hand, I personally had never visited Kochi before, and the places are their recommendations to me during the 2-day trip. First is Katsurahama Beach. On the hill of Katsurahama, just beside the beach, here stands a statue of Ryoma Sakamoto, a great hero of Japanese history who was born and raised in Kochi. Kochi people love Ryoma so much, and you will see Ryoma everywhere you go. Katsurahama is famous for its great view from a long time ago. Pine Tree Hills, Blue Ocean Beach, and the Cape. The cape at the corner has a small pavilion. There are long steps up the hill. See the great view at the top. Oh, by the way, this place is not for swimming or surfing, so be careful. Well, let's have lunch then. This restaurant is called Hagino-chaya. It is also at the coast, a little further away from Katsurahama. Local people call these big shellfish Chotaro. It is tasty and you eat them with a sweet and sour soy sauce. One thing to mention is that this restaurant has so many menus: yakiniku, sashimi, fried rice, udon, or whatever you wish to eat. Kochi Station. It has its famous historical hero statues along the way. The funny thing is that the locals sometimes call these balloon statues, as they are pretty light and often removed when a typhoon approaches. Kochi remains a small old tram in the city center. Don't forget to get the exchange tickets from the driver after you pay. You can exchange trams in different directions with these tickets at Hirome stop. You will soon see Kochi Castle. It is a rare castle that still retains both the main gate and the castle tower from a few hundred years ago, which was actually used. Many of the castles in Japan were burned during the war or collapsed with earthquakes. Gosh, can you hear the cicadas yelling? It's the sound of Japanese summer, but I get a headache from this noise, even as a Japanese person. It's too loud. The castle was built in 1601 by Kazutoyo Yamanouchi, a feudal lord back then. The original castle tower was burned by fire, unfortunately, and the current one is the one rebuilt in 1749. You may have heard that Japanese take off their shoes at home, but this rule applies even to a castle from 400 years ago. This is the room which the lord and their families used to live. The patterns on the wall are inspired by the large waves. A statue of an old soldier 400 years ago standing on the way. Look at the steep stairs. Imagine people stepping up and down wearing a long and thick kimonos. I wonder why they didn't trip over. Or they may have. This is the view from the top of the castle. The Lord must have seen the same view from here, although the buildings now are slightly modern, I guess. Dinner time. Let me recommend an Italian restaurant called Baffone, located in central Kochi. It was featured in a magazine as the best Genovese pasta in Japan. Don't miss the super good spaghettis in tiny Europe located in Kochi. We got up a little early on day 2 and headed to Niyodo River. This place was used as a setting of an animation film called Belle, and therefore it is getting super famous for animation fans. Our first destination is Hirome, which means a waterfall of flying dragons. Through a little rough path, we finally saw a double dragon waterfall. Next we head to a place called Suishobuchi, meaning a crystal abyss. Niyodo River is also called Niyodo Blue for its clear shining blue water. Suishobuchi is the most beautiful section of the river. See the beautiful blue stream. It even changes the color by different angles. After a long trek along the river and 1 hour drive back to the city, you will need to fill your hunger before jumping on the plane. Hirome Ichiba is the perfect place for that. This place is a Japanese-style food court. There are various kinds of Kochi original dishes and sake. This shop called Myojin Maru is famous for tataki. Tataki is a raw skipjack with the surface being burnt. See? You burn the surface of the skipjack directly with a large fire by burning lots of straw. The fish is then sliced like sashimi. It is already salted, so try them with the toppings of spring onion and raw garlic. Oh, don't worry, people in Kochi won't care if you smell like garlic. Well, that's what they told me when I was eating this.